What is up, everybody? My name is BobaTalks and welcome to an Arrow Season 5 trailer breakdown. So I know I'm a little bit late with this, but this is going to be my breakdown for the Season 5 Sizzle trailer. It was a really awesome trailer. It showed lots and lots of cool things and lots of things that we have to look forward to in the future episodes. So before we go ahead and break it down, everybody, as always, let's watch the trailer.
You won. It's over. What did I ever say that gave you that impression?
Chase has been in the wind for a week.
He's picking us off, one by one.
Who better than you knows the truth? That those closest to you are fated to suffer for your sins.
I put the hood on to right my father's wrongs. It was all based on oh hi.
Nothing ever really dies. It always echoes. You'll learn that soon enough.
I was willing to do whatever it takes to save the city, and that created him.
How'd you think you were gonna beat me, Oliver? We were trained by the same teacher.
We have unfinished business. Sister.
Felicity, I thought we were on the same side.
No, John, I'm on the side that's gonna put Chase away. I'm sorry.
Not that.
I already told you, Oliver, everyone that you care about suffers. Everyone.
Freeze, jerkwad! Sorry.
Oliver can't do this alone.
Hey, kid. I'm glad you came back.
So this trailer shows quite a few things. I'm going to focus on as many as I can, but there was, quite a lot of scenes shown. So the first thing this trailer pointed out to me mainly is that it reminded me that the flashbacks are going away. And now this is going to really suck because, Arrow is very unique with its flashbacks with what we've seen the past 5 years. And now the fact that they are going away, I'm sure we're all very much so going to miss them. But what we hear in the trailer is actually Yao Fei's voice. And he is saying to Oliver that those closest to you are fated to suffer. Now, I definitely do not think that he is alive. I think this is one of those moments where it's in the flashback because we can see Oliver with his long hair there. But it's also maybe when he's been beaten, possibly drugged, and just worn down very much so by, what the storyline is in the flashbacks at the minute and the predicament that he's in, that he might start seeing, or just like his mind might, summon Yao Fei to basically just lecture him and put himself down, which we have seen before in Arrow many times. But either way, it's going to be really, really cool to see Yao Fei again, and I'm sure many of you are excited to see him wear that green hood. But whilst he's saying all of this, we do see Felicity, and it really does look like she's being roughly handled by somebody with a katana. Now, judging by the background, it definitely does look like it's on Lian Yu, and the only person I can think who could be wearing such clothes would be a member of Talia Al Ghul's order, or one of her students, if you will. So it looks like Felicity gets herself caught or something like that, and this could very well lead to Prometheus having a hostage or something like that towards Oliver at some point in the Lian Yu finale storyline, which will make Oliver very, very, angry, even though he will have potentially Slade Wilson and Captain Boomerang and everyone else on his side. Now, we also see in the trailer a couple of Felicity, or if you will, Elicity flashbacks, and I'm sure that this is going to be what is mentioned in episode 20 when Oliver and Felicity are trapped in the bunker, because they did say they were going to explore a bit more of their relationship into how and why they actually broke up, because a lot of people felt like that wasn't clarified enough. So I'm sure that some of these Elicity scenes we see in this Sizzle trailer are flashbacks to that time. However, I do think that this moment might potentially be of Felicity and Oliver trapped in the bunker together. He might go on and explain to Felicity how Prometheus made him actually think, how he actually enjoys killing, and that is why everything he did when he put the hood on was based on a lie. Now, we do see Quentin Lance here actually pointing a gun at Black Siren. So this could potentially be one of the first scenes we see her get introduced in, and for some reason she has gone after Captain Lance, but we do actually see her lock Captain Lance up in this place. Now, whether this is Black Siren actually taking Captain Lance as a hostage to use against Oliver or something like that, I don't think that is the case. I think that would be extremely cold of Black Siren to do, even though this version of Quentin Lance isn't her father. There's got to be a lot of the human side of Black Siren that we've still yet to see, even though she's appeared quite cold on the show. It'd be quite nice to see if she did this actually to protect Captain Lance. I would like to see that because it would also show quite a redeeming side of her character that, you know, they will sort of slowly drop it in front of us every now and again. Now, talking of Black Siren, we do see Dinah and Black Siren interact, or at least it appears that way in the trailer. Now, what we hear Black Siren say is not bad, and then we see Dinah looking up at her, you know, with this kind of angry, sad looking face on her. Now, Black Siren could be saying that to Dinah because she basically displayed her Black Canary cry, and, you know, Black Siren thought it was pretty good, but no way near to her building destroying capabilities, because recently somebody pointing out in a comment that Black Siren's Canary cry can basically shatter buildings, and I totally forgot about that. And from what we see of Dinah, it's a much toned down version of Black Siren's cry, but I do believe that she has the potential to have the same amount of power as Black Siren. But either way, it would be so cool to see these two interact together. Now, we do see Thea a bit more in this trailer, and it's cool to see that she is on Lian Yu. And the clip before this was of Artemis pointing a gun, but as I said, these trailers can be cut in a way that it appears that Artemis is pointing a gun at Thea. And even if that is the case, that is really cool that Thea is confronted by Artemis. I think a lot of us do agree that we want Artemis out of the show. I know some people don't believe that, but I am a bit kind of sick and tired of her character now, and I kind of want her to end some way or another, so it'd be pretty cool if Thea did that, but I don't think Thea would be one to kill her. And as for the woman in the background behind Thea, some people are thinking that this is Samantha Clayton, who is the mother of Oliver's son. And as for how she gets to the island, I'm not sure. It'd be pretty interesting if it had something to do with Prometheus, as Oliver has expressed in the show already that Prometheus could go after William somehow. And also going back to talking about the flashbacks earlier, we get a lot more footage of Konstantin Kovar in these flashbacks, and the only thing I have to say about this is kind of similar to what I said earlier and how I'm going to really miss it, and I'm sure that this is going to be an explosive end to the 5 years flashbacks that we have seen in the previous seasons of Arrow. And I absolutely can't wait to see the conclusion with Konstantin Kovar and Oliver. Now, I have to say that Curtis and Wild Dog's footage in this trailer is pretty cool, and I'm really excited to see what they get up to, as a lot of the footage we see in the trailer of them is really action-packed. And in those really quick cuts between clips, we do actually see Wild Dog with his daughter, so that's going to be really nice to see, and I know a lot of people have wanted more character development with him, so this is going to be really awesome to see. Now, we do see Malcolm Merlyn return again in this trailer. Now, I'm thinking that there's a strong possibility that Malcolm will actually work with Oliver to take down Prometheus. And also, when slowing down this part, it does look like this is Malcolm Merlyn fighting these marshals with Oliver in the traditional Dark Archer style. We also see Diggle and Felicity here getting confronted by what seems to be Talia Al Ghul's assassins. And the reason why I say this is because in the badass clips later, shown later in this trailer, they do look like her assassins. But at the same time, what we do also see as well, which what many of us have waited for, is Nyssa Al Ghul. So they could very well be Nyssa Al Ghul's people as well. But the reason why I don't believe that is because Nyssa would be on Oliver's side and wouldn't necessarily detain Dig and Felicity like the way they are shown in this trailer. But anyway, on to Talia Al Ghul versus Nyssa Al Ghul. It was so cool seeing this teased, saying we have some unfinished business from Nyssa. It's something I've been personally very looking forward to seeing. And we even get a little tease of them fighting with their swords, so it's just going to be absolutely intense to watch this showdown happen. Now, the Prometheus and Oliver scenes, so what we have been teased of their scenes together in this trailer, look absolutely intense, and I really do wonder how it is all going to finish. And I would love to know what you guys think is going to happen. Do you think Adrian Chase is going to die, or do you think he will survive somehow? I personally don't think he should live, even though I get why people want him to. It's just, he's such a unique villain that if he was allowed to live beyond this season after whatever happens in that finale, I feel like it wouldn't do him justice. He has to go out either doing something really bad or just out in some kind of epic way. We also get a little bit more footage of the episode coming up with Felicity hunting down whatever Helix is after, and to the point where it seems that Oliver is behind some kind of weird, I wouldn't say force field, but some kind of lasers that I bet if you touch it, they will not do you any good. And we see Felicity really truly going rogue. Even though I get where they're going with this episode, it is going to be a bit dragged out for me personally, seeing Felicity go on this one-man mission to do what she feels like she has to do. I'd rather just skip past it and get to the cool stuff, but hey ho, it's still going to be pretty cool to see. And at the end of the trailer, we see Diggs saying Oliver can't do this alone, and I'm guessing the background is Lian Yu, so that's going to be pretty cool to see some of the team on Lian Yu. From what we saw from the trailer anyway, it does appear that Thea is there, and if what I'm saying now is correct, we might see Diggle there, as well as potentially a couple of other people of the team, since Diggle is obviously speaking to probably more than one person. So it really might just turn out to be an all-out crazy-ass war on Lian Yu in that final episode. And the best scene is saved for last, guys. On the trailer and in this video, we see some footage actually from the finale of Oliver, and he approaches him with the Deathstroke mask. And we do hear a little voiceover from Manu Bennett as well, and this just, you know, it's probably hyped everybody up the most because of this part in the trailer, and I have to agree, I can't wait to actually see this unfold in the episode. And most interestingly, it's like, what the hell is Oliver got to say to him that's going to make him agree to help him out? I mean, walking with that Deathstroke mask and approaching him saying, yeah, please can you help me out, put this on, that's not going to work. There's got to be something more to this, guys, and I would love to hear your thoughts as to what it could be. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this trailer breakdown. I'm sorry I'm a bit late with it, and I'm sorry I did not go too in depth, but I still wanted to get a video out for you guys today. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like on this video, as it really does show your support for the channel. Be sure to check out my social medias in the links below, guys, and apart from that, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.